Hi there. Let's learn another approach in instruction designing. It is called differentiated instruction. Mrs. Abidi has a class that includes slow learners and fast learners, students belonging to multiple ethnic communities, a good mix of boys and girls. Now, how can she ensure great performance from everyone? It's not one size fits all. If she really wants all of them to perform well, she must handle them differently. The interesting thing about differentiated instruction is that it accommodates diversity. It provides different instructions at varied levels for different kinds of learners. De Jesus in 2012 defined differentiation as the practice of modifying and adapting materials, content, student projects and products, and assessment to meet learning needs of students. This approach accounts for the differences in the students, and teachers understand the need of varied teaching techniques in order to make the students perform up to their potential. Differentiated instructions, in the words of Lormon, Depler, and Harvey in 2010, are pedagogical techniques used in the classroom to deliver the appropriately designed curriculum to a wide range of learners. Differentiation was primarily a result of the drawbacks of traditional approach while teaching in classrooms. Standardized approach often ignores the presence of diverse backgrounds, personalities, and the resulting capabilities. Traditionally, students' individual learning styles and preferences were mostly ignored. The instruction was rote-based and lacked a clear and much-needed emphasis on critical thinking. There's an array of DI techniques that address diversity. To quote a few examples, DI techniques include giving students extra time on assessments and examinations, offering different kind of tests for different kind of students, activities that allow for delays, customized assignments for individual students, learning through collaboration, project assignments given to learners as a group, or individual activities, and so on. An important thing to remember when implementing differentiation in instruction is that there are certain rules you must keep in mind. Souza and Tomlinson in 2011 highlighted these rules as follows. The environment must be inviting in terms of the learning experience. It must be harmless, stimulating, and reassuring for the learner. The teacher must be able to clearly describe what establishes crucial information, understanding, and abilities in a particular content. It requires persistence on the part of the teacher to assess a learner's comprehension of the knowledge and understanding of each concept studied. Instructions are planned ahead for each student basis his or her responses to the previous instructions. It is easy to gauge these through consistent periodic assessments done to identify gaps in the instruction. These assessments facilitate a student's growth by either providing the remedy for learning gaps or accelerating the growth process if there are no gaps in learning. DI is a great instructional strategy to create an all-inclusive classroom. Why don't you go ahead and try this approach with our favorite 5? See if it makes a difference in them. See you next time.